The man that you are searching for goes by the name of Master Joshua. He is a master craftsman, and in all of Japan, I believe he is the one individual that you need see in regards to upgrading your weaponry. You will find his home on the outskirts of Tokyo on the east side. He should not be hard to find. Perhaps this will change your inclinations towards me. Well, Kantaki? And exactly why in the hell should it do that? After all this crap is your fault. My parents are dead because of you. They were not your parents, Kantaki. And I am sorry for your loss. It does my heart no good to see you suffer, Kantaki. This was never my intent, nor my desire. Well, ain't you just breaking my freaking heart? Well, I'm sorry if this bothers you, but I just got done killing myself for the 28th time. So for some reason, I'm sorry just doesn't seem to cut it. Sorry if I'm not just a bucket of sunshine, rainbows, and happy feelings. But honestly, I could care less whether you feel bad about it or not. It doesn't really change the lot in life I got, or how things are gonna end up. The only thing that really matters is here and now. All of these other Kantakis running around chasing their tails, hoping to find the others. It's bullshit. Chasing this ever-loving dream of being complete. Fucking asinine. You know what I call complete? I call complete a cold beer and a beautiful woman, and a warm sake to chase it all down. But I suppose for the time being, I should probably get my guns checked out, Kantaki said, as he began making his way to the destination described. As in the distance, he could finally see the lights of Tokyo beginning to emerge over the horizon. It took Kantaki some time to make his way through Tokyo, especially with all of the tempting means of entertainment in between him and his destination. It had been some time since he had been any place like Tokyo, seeming to be an endless array of things to do around every corner, every possible desire, all easily within reach. It was more than distracting. However, he did understand that he needed to resolve this little issue with his firearms, and so held to his better judgment, passing by all of the frivolous entertainment that he wished to enjoy until a later date, finally making his way towards the outskirts of Tokyo, towards the east side, talking to the right people. He was quickly able to find Master Joshua as he got directions, finding his way to a small home. As he approached, he could hear the clinking of hammer against metal and see the warmth of a fire on the interior, smoke rising from a chimney, two of them in fact, appearing to be a home with a small smith shop attached. By the sounds of the noises he was hearing, Master Joshua was most likely in the smith shop, as he made his way towards the sound of clinking metal, to find a somewhat older gentleman hammering away at a piece of red-hot metal. By the looks of it, a sword, as he picked the red-hot blade up, looking it over, before sliding it back into the fire. "Hey, I'm looking for a Master Joshua," Kantaki said, as he leaned against the outside wall of the smith shop. Well, you found him. What is it that you want? Let me guess. Samurai? Or perhaps you're just another thug, looking for a dagger? Whatever it is, unless it's interesting, then you'll have to just place an order and wait. I'm backed up right now, so I have no interest in anything that won't truly interest me. Truly interest you, huh? Kentucky replied. So, how's this for interesting? He said as he pulled one of the guns out of the robes that he wore, tossing it over to the man, as Master Jonshiro grabbed it, having fairly quick reflexes, and beginning to look it over. What the hell is this? It's called a pistol, and I need a better one. A better one? I don't even know what this one is. Looks like a stick with some metal attached. Well, it's a bit more than that, Kantoki replied. What you're holding right there is a weapon. Think of it like a bow and arrow. It's used to harm people from a great distance. But this one doesn't pack enough kick. I need it to be more powerful. Okay, well, let's just say that I believe you, that this little stick can hurt someone. I still need to know how it works. All right then, old man, Kentucky replied. Let me give you a demonstration. Afterwards, Kentucky took the man outside, looking into the distance, the nearby woods. Kentucky pointed towards the nearest tree. You see that tree there, man? Just keep your eyes on it, Kantoki said as he pulled another one of the pistols from its holster, safe inside of his robes, extending it out, pulling back the hammer, and squeezing the trigger. A crack fires off from the gun, echoing out, filling the entire area with the sound of a gunshot. Smoke emits from the barrel as a bullet tears its way into the distant tree. What in the world? Master Joshiro said, staring in amazement. What kind of weapon is that? Well, old man, I'll give it to you the best that I can understand it. Basically, this weapon uses black powder, like the kind that you find in fireworks. Basically, this little tube right here is a sealed container. You pour black powder into it and then pack it down. Then, Kantoki said, removing from his side pouch a small ball of iron. You pack one of these down on top of it. Afterwards, you pull this little trigger. It creates a spark that sets off the black powder, and when the black powder goes off, this little iron ball goes very, very fast, like an arrow. My problem is that this one doesn't have enough kick. It's not powerful enough. Well, it looked powerful enough to me, Master Joshiro replied. It seemed to tear into that tree with no problem. Yeah, Kantoki replied, scratching the back of his head. But I've been dealing with enemies wearing armor that's harder to penetrate, so I need something that's stronger. Master Joshiro said, as he reached out, clasping the gun, and beginning to look it over again. Are you sure that's the only problem you wish to fix? What? Kantoki replied. Well, based on the way this is laid out, you can only fire it once. It seems to be a problem. A weapon you can only fire once is extremely limiting. Even bow and arrows can be fired multiple times. Based on the way you said this thing has to be loaded, it probably takes a great deal of time, or far more than you can afford during a fight. And if this is meant to be a weapon, then it would probably be better if you can use it more than once. But if you want, I can just stick to giving it a bigger kick, as you so eloquently put it.